Hi, I'm Cindy. Welcome back to another writing how-to review. Today, I will be discussing Your Novel by C.S. Lakin. The full title would be Layers Your Novel, The Innovative Method for Plotting Your Scenes. I really enjoyed this book. In Layering Your Novel, C.S. Lakin discusses layering scenes as an approach to writing your novel. She says that you can build your story in a way similar to building a house. First, the foundation may be laid, and then the house is framed. She says there should be approximately 10 of the most important scenes framed out to start. In previous videos, I have talked about the need to have at least 5 core scenes for each act. But 10's a good number too and seems to work for the author. She uses a key scene chart that helps her to organize the scenes. Interestingly enough, she disagrees with the common 3-act structure that is so often used in storytelling. She says that there are 2 parts to every story: the action that creates the problem, followed by the action or the reaction that solves the problem, with 5 key scenes in each part. This looks interesting and will likely work for some, if not many, authors. But since writing is highly subjective, and so as a process, this approach may work for some projects better than for others. And as writers, we want to always learn about the approaches that we can use and learn what works for each one of us. So with the 10 scenes laid out, that would leave all the other scenes to add layers and dimension to the story, every scene moving the story forward while fleshing out the characters' lives and their world. The author also suggests writing the book by breaking it into manageable chunks, so right there, I'm a fan. She talks about the need for a solid premise, which is simply a one-sentence blurb stating the purpose of the novel, and that is usually found in the question of what if. What if this happened, and what if that happens, and what if this became a complication? What if the character reaches the goal, and what if the character fails in reaching the goal? Those things are commonly talked about in other writing how-to, so there's no real surprise there. But what I found interesting is that if you use her approach of 10 core scenes, 5 in each half of the story, that would leave, as I said before, all of your other scenes. So if you're writing a book that has 60 scenes in it, you would have 10 key scenes, leaving, I believe that's 35. 60 minus 10. Okay, so 50. 50 scenes that would be for your world development. Yes. If you have 60 scenes. If you have more, then you would adjust that, of course. And now, when I wrote about time management and the chunks, writing chunks, and finding your chunks of writing time and writing management, one of the things that I said was that if you have a project of, I used 60 scenes in my illustration, and that was a 3-part structure. So which would mean 5 key scenes in each act, as opposed to 5 in the first half and 5 in the second half. So that for me would have left 45. So there would be a need probably for an additional 5 scenes throughout the novel if you use the approach of layering your novel. Um, Now, she also talks a little bit about the different structures, how the slight differences in how the genres might be layered. I did find it very interesting and informative, and I gave it 4.5 stars. I hope you found that interesting as well. I hope it helps. Until next time.